below the surface of our everyday lives. My anxiety about these premonitions of King Abaddon, I can only hope there's nothing to it. All your questions and more shall be answered next time on King Abaddon. On Raidou Kuzunoha. But we will continue on with this session, because it is 47 minutes. And I don't feel like putting the controller away quite yet. Alright. Proceed to the next chapter. And what is it? What is the next chapter? Whoa! Whoa! Epilepsy! Epilepsy! Calm down now! Calm down, flashing lights. I'm sorry to anyone who does have epilepsy and is watching this. But I think after the whole Pokemon Porygon incident, that Japan wouldn't put something that would cause epileptic seizures in kids again. So this kind of light may be okay. It must be tested or something. I hardly doubt that Shin Megami Tensei would be that much of a bitch. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't get further funding for their games. So, what do you, oh great mask-wielding bastard, have to say? Those who play the role of you who play the role of Raidou and witness the spectacle, I must tell you, it is extremely painful for me, but I must make you aware of the cruel truth. Soon you and the other people will become witnesses. There will come a day when this world is overcome by misfortune. You will bear witness to this. If you have witnessed the spectacle, then the day of misfortune is now inescapable. But I do not want you to despair. The future past that day of misfortune. I want you to take a look at the sorrowful face I wear. This sorrow is the feelings of those who despair for the future after the day of misfortune. The only one who can save the people from the sorrow is the one who assumes the name of Raidou. The one witnessing the spectacle. Only you. Therefore, I want to entrust you with hope. The words I am about to impart, these are my actions to overcome misfortune by borrowing the forms of those you are familiar with. So it takes on the form of Garin. A white-haired man wearing a Shinado mask is standing before Raidou. You play the role of Raidou and witness this spectacle. I prefer that if you listened to this theory. The prevailing theory is to equate discontent with misfortune, yet to submit wholly to the flow of luck. That comes about as a result of one realizing that to resist is a meaningless act. My hope is that you come to see the wisdom of the theory involving the acceptance of misfortune. When the day of misfortune comes, the theory of your future will be tested. You should accept it. Do you understand? No, I don't, good sir. What? What? Misfortune is the way of this world. There's no other valid theory. This is outside the bounds of my conjecture. There's Narumi. A man in a vest wearing a Shinado mask is standing before Raidou. You who play the role of Raidou and witness the spectacle. Yeah, you there. There's something I want you to hear. What I'm about to say is, look, this might sound weird. Take Don, you've been watching him, right? Pretend you're him and listen to me. Being born into a clan of assassins and being called a killer. Having to sit there and watch Akane be sacrificed to the Tento Lord. If you could tell yourself it was all just bad luck, there wouldn't be any trouble, right? But to accept it, that kind of action is the death of the self. You should know, you came here, misfortune is something that has to be resisted. It looks like the day of misfortune will come, but it won't be the last day. We have a future. The day of misfortune, it's not the end of the world. What's the value of a future where you deny yourself and just accept the bad things that happen to you? Resisting misfortune. You get the idea, right? Yeah, I got it. Right, that's normal, huh? You've got potential, kid. You act all mature and say that doing nothing in the face of bad luck is a valid action. You can act all mature and blah blah blah. But you won't be fooling anyone. Not really. It's just an excuse for those without the guts to resist. Misfortune is the closest and worst natural disaster in this world. You who play the role of Raidou have heard the words of your associates. Some accept misfortune, others resist. The two paths are utterly opposite to one another, but both are actions to take hold of the future. Deus Machina, on the coming day of misfortune, I want you to be the hope that those who despair in the future will badly need. In themselves, your actions to take hold of the future will be a form of hope for the people. Deus Machina, do not forget this, or perhaps all those who have seen the spectacle. You must listen, so that you will not repeat his error. Either action involving taking hold of the future is equally noble. Neither is innately good nor evil. However, to avoid your actions dictating the future of others, remember you are responsible for your actions. Acting without responsibility is destruction. Act responsibly, Deus Machina. Rawr, 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 what the fuck? That sounded like one of those Terumara bugs. Raidou heard Narumi's voice from afar. I'm sorry, but we only handle special cases. That's just how it is. Yes. Goodbye now. What's going on out there? We're getting a buttload of inquiries today. 54 minutes, okay. Morning, Raidou. Do you wake up? You can sleep in a little if you feel like it. There's nothing urgent on our plate. Although, that reminds me about that Tsukigata case. It's been, what, 5 days since it finished up? Oh, what's good, Brown? What you gotta say? Come on. Excuse me. Afternoon, Raidou. Goto. Oh, and Narumi, I suppose. Narumi, where's the coffee in the joint? My throat's dry as a whistle. Hey, you ever stop and think that maybe it's a little harsh to tack me onto the end like that? And I told you before, this isn't a cafe. It's the Narumi Detective Agency. Detective. Gosh, someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Relax, Narumi. I came bearing gifts. You're lucky I stopped by Sakoto Cho on my way to do some investigating. Feast your eyes. Feast your eyes. Yeah, that's what she said. Shortcake from the desert parlor. Dessert. My bad. Pronounced that wrong. What's wrong, Narumi? You look glum. Don't you like cake? Oh no, it's not that. It just puts me in mind of this girl who wanted to become a pastier. Excuse me, Tay. Make yourself at home. Coffee's on. Say, Raidou, who was Narumi talking about just now? Yeah, I know. Raidou explained the circumstances of the investigation to Tai. You feeding me a line? Poor Akane. She gave up her dream of being a pastier for the sake of her home village. And she was sacrificed. A sacrificial ritual. We're talking about the same Tsukigata village, right? I can't believe it. To think that still goes on in this day and age, and people still go along with it willingly. Look, Raidou, Narumi might have said those things, but there's no way he's not worried sick about Akane inside. I shouldn't have brought the shortcake, should I? It's not your fault. Aw, it's okay, Raidou. I'm glad you're thinking of me, but I've known Narumi for a long time. I know what he's like, and knowing him the way I do, I'm sure he's all balled up inside with grief. That's so like him. He's too kind. Sorry, but I should be going. Tell Narumi I said hi. See you, Raidou. That music, man! Jeez Louise, the phone's been ringing off the hook. And I can't even count how many we've had today, and every last one of them is a missing persons case. They must have been sucked into the dark realm, probably. Huh, wasn't that Tai just here? Did she go home already? Oh, Raidou, thank goodness you're still here. You too, Narumi. Listen up, it's really cloudy outside, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky when I first came over. For crying out loud, what is going on today? First my gift goes wrong, and now the weather? Christ, I just remembered, my laundry's still on the clothesline. Of all the rotten luck. Whee! That dame's like a typhoon, man. And here we go again. Another inquiry. Guess I shouldn't complain if business is booming. But we don't take those cases. I could use a break. Come on, Raidou, let's head to the roof. So that thing at the beginning of the game, or at the beginning of the chapter. Yeah, insightful, right? Phew, well, what do you know? Ty was right on the money. Those skies are gloomier than me without my morning coffee. It's enough to ruin a guy's whole day. I can't work under these conditions. You're with me, right, Raidou? No man can get fired up about his job under a sky like this. A job's a job, good sir. I can. Whoa, dude! You're like some hardcore motherfucker! Wow! My hat's off to you, figuratively, of course. In that case, I think I'll leave the agency to you today while I cool my heels at the red light district. Oh, why you cool your heels at the... Oh, you're gonna have sex with Shizu, aren't you? That was a joke, just so you know. Even the part about the red light district. Still, it's awful quiet. That time the Fukoshi bought those Luck Lotus in the capital and all that commotion it caused. Seems so long ago now. Meow! 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 What is it, Goto? Do I have something on my face? What are you staring at, kitty? The sky? Looking at the sky, Goto? Meow! What did I say? A vagina in the sky. The day of misfortune! Now that's a way to start off a chapter. Hey, that red thing up in the sky. What's it doing up there? What is it? Well, Narumi, I believe that is a vagina. Say, Raidou, doesn't that remind you of a certain incident in Ishigami-cho? Remember that? Yep. The penis wanted to get up to the vagina, but the vagina was like, nope. The way those capillaries inside Ishigami got jostled and caused that series of earthquakes. That's not the only fishy thing that's happened lately. They've all been major disasters, too. Huh. What's happening to our capital? Oh no, for crying out loud, I'm hungry as fuck. This is an urgent mission. If I don't get some food in my stomach, into the stomach of mine, I'll be a disaster. Lunchtime, Raidou. I've got hankering for Tawara Ya's curry rice. That sounds delicious. I want some of that. Erg. Now that's an idea in my head. I really want some. To Tawara Ya, Raidou. To curry rice. To the nom nomins. Om-noms. And I watch them be out of their curry rice. Raidou Narumi enjoyed a place of Tawara Ya's blazingly spicy curry. That sounds even better now. Loves me some spicy food. I want some. Just my luck. Why'd the owner have to pick today of all days to call in my tab? I wish I'd never remembered that delicious curry rice. Drat the luck. Hey, fancy meeting you two here. Oh dear. Oh, be serious. It really isn't my day, is it? Fuck! Long time no see, Detective Kazama. Why so formal? It's just you and me, right, Narumi? Yeah, right. And Raidou, looking good as always, reminds me of when I was your age. We get it, Kazama. We get it, Kazama. You have a favor to ask. What is it? Alright, you guys aren't busy, are you? I was hoping you could do me a solid being such great detectives and all. Right, and of course we'll be doing it as fine, upstanding citizens, which means you aren't paying us. Take it easy there, will ya? Just think of it as doing your part for a brighter future in the capital. Because I'm a sleazy rat faggot bag, and I'm gonna make you do all this work here because I don't want to. I'm lazy. You think. Well, I'm just getting off the night shift, so I'm headed home. I'll leave the rest to your oh-so-capable hands. Yep, you lazy motherfucker. You're a paid detective. People pay you to do this shit, and then you're coming... Motherfucker, that's like straight out of my tax. My paycheck goes into paying for your crap, your job. And then you're just blowing it off to go home. Come on now. Righto, do you think you can look into this? We are acting on Kazama's say-so, after all. Let's go hit up the officers around here and get the full scoop. We want the ones in white wearing the fancy hats. Let's ask them together, shall we? Nope. I'm gonna go back through the alleyways. If I can just get my way through the, paths. Fucking walls. Alright. I'm gonna head on here and save. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.